15 minutes, 20 at max, to do some more practical, practicum stuff with the kids, if that's okay. I'm sorry if I ruined your schedule, but we will get back to all of us together. So give me the lines again, 4 lines facing this way. We have some tennis balls here. I'm not going to do a lot, but tennis ball is one of my favorite. So the history of reaction, the Germans and the Russians, way back in the 1950s thought that was the biggest bang for your buck. You know, we're always talking about the 40-yard dash, how fast we are in the 100. But the Russians really kind of figured out in early stages, reaction, the ability to react to a stimulus, whether it's a tennis ball, whether it's a baseball, whether it's a football, whether it's a foot, whether it's a punch, was kind of where it was at. And if you think about that, that's sports, because there's nothing that ever, okay, he did this, I do that, right? It's always something we can't predict. Would you agree with me? Okay, so I know you guys do a lot of tennis balls. I love them. We're going to a couple different things that you may or may not. So the first group, second ones, take a big step back. First group on your stomachs.
Right after lunch.
And so remember when I talked to you about stimulus, about audio? We learn audio. I tell you to stop, turn, run, go left, go right. Visual, right? If I go right, you go there. Or tactical. So if I stand behind coach here, and tactile would be, I touch him right, he goes, right? Or in basketball, right? If I got him here, this is where the ball's going, I can rotate up. So we learned 3 different ways. So this one is going to be all about visual. Okay, visual. So we're down, hands at our side, and we're going to sprint just to me. That's it. That's it. Do not watch the ball, only listen to what I'm saying. When I say go, you're going to, however you want, push up, and you're going to sprint past me. Only listen to what I'm saying. Go! Okay? And you probably do this on the field. This is a little slippery. And so I purposely didn't tell you how to do it, because, again, the body is the smartest computer technology in the world. You're going to figure it out. Experiment, right? Most people, it's like a push-up, right? Right here is 1, 2, mountain climber, 3. But there's some variations. Remember, audio. Go.
Bear crawl, sir? Really?
Go. Don't want. You okay? Yeah. Do it again. There's no such thing as a mistake here, right?
Come on, say it. That's learning.
Audio. Only what I said. Go.
Come on, say it. Come on, say it.
So you probably learned. Some of you came out pretty low, pretty balanced, and others were like, man, I felt like a cartoon with my feet going all everywhere, right? So we learn on the run. Back up about 5, 6 paces. That way we don't run into the... Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Okay. So you're going to sprint through me. Okay. This time, on your stomach. Do not listen. Visual. Visual. When the ball leaves my hand, that's when you leave. Do not listen to what I'm saying. Go. 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 Do not listen to what I'm saying. Go. Go.
Come on, Sam.
Just through me. Just through me. It's just, we're just looking on reaction. Go. Go.
Come on, hey, do it, bro.
Go. 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 These are just warm-up skills if you want to do. Get them used to the stimulus of a whistle, if you want to use a whistle. Okay. This time, sing down your stomachs again. Eyes closed. Hands at your side. No cheating there.
Brody.
You're going to listen. You're going to listen. Don't go now, but you're going to listen for this. Did you hear that? Sound. Sound. Eyes closed. Focus.
Come on, Sam. To your side, Isaiah.
Good, good, good. Isn't this pretty fun? Okay, this time on your stomach again. Face that way. Head here. Toes you got. Be careful, don't kick anyone. Maybe alternate.
Other way, Brody. Face in front.
There you go. Alternate. Again. This is gonna require you to do a little experiment, right? I don't know how you're gonna get up. It's up to you.
Coach, can we just do 3 lines?
Yeah, we can for this one. Yeah.
Audible or snap?
And probably alternate a little bit so you don't kick each other. And CJ maybe pull out a little bit there. There we go. So we're gonna go on my audio, right? Go. Here we go. Same thing, audio. Go.
Arms at your sides, don't brace it underneath it.
Go.
Arms at your sides. Arms at your sides.
Go. Go.
Oh, hey.
I really like this. It's a full coordinated movement. Kind of athletic and maybe some work. 3 lines again. We're down there again. No sound. Visual. Go. Go. There we go. Visual. Don't listen to me. Go. 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 Go.
Come on, Shaggy.
Go.
Come on, Sam.
Go. I said go. 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 And what's nice about these, you can do a lot of them with just 5 yards. And when I say a lot, I don't mean 20 or 30, but you know, maybe it's 4 to 10 total. It doesn't take a lot, but it's everything you have. Okay? Same thing, this time, feet this way, on your back, and your head, there we go. So this is a fun one. Which way are we going? Are we going left? Are we going right? Are we popping up like a sit-up? I really like this one. Audio. Only listen to what I'm saying. Go! Listen to what I'm saying. Audio, audio. Go! 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 Audio, audio. Go, Nathan.
Go, Nathan, go! Come on, Nathan.
So this is a fun drill, but what do you think we're looking at?
Okay.
Well, yeah, how quickly can you react? Right? Some of you probably saw like the ball drop, and some of you are like, whoa. Slow motion, right? And others were a little bit bad. We can work on reaction. We can work on reaction. I believe some of the research up to 0.2 of a second is what we can work with on reaction. So I believe that's a learned skill. What else are we looking at? We want to be efficient. Did you see some people kind of roll over like they roll out of bed and just kind of roll? I mean, we saw others that were very efficient, right? Rolled over, boom. Okay? So as you get better at these things, you'll notice it. I'm very confident that as you get better at this, the movements on the field will be a lot better. And so this is another one I like. You have to be careful who the guys are and how competitive you have it. For here, we'll just go like half the speed. So I like it for competitive. So you two are are athletic, and you look to be pretty similar in skill sets. So what we do here, and I don't really set rules other than you can't punch anyone, you can't trip. But other than that, your only job is for you two to get this ball. And we would do it on a field, and you can do anything. You can push, you just can't trip, and you can't punch. And we would sit here, and I would say, whenever I release this ball, you go get the ball, right? Does that make sense? That's the only rule. Okay. So, yeah, we won't do it on here. On a field, it's awesome. You can really, remember how we talked about toughing kids up? That first time you get shoved and pushed to the turf, you're not going to get hurt. Maybe your ego gets bruised. But the first time you get shoved, you'll learn in a hurry, either I'm going to be a nice person, or I'm going to learn this game, and I'm going to learn how to win. And most kids respond well. Again, I wouldn't match it up a 12th grader with a 9th grader or a skill level, but keep them pretty competitive. I like that. And you can just get real creative. If you want to turn it into just power, you're just here. And whenever I release, you go get it. Right, just keep it going. Right? When I release it, go get it. Okay? So we keep it close.
Camera.
And so you got a lot of skills. You got not only do you have to be physical, but you also have to be able to hand-eye coordination. Because just because I get here doesn't mean I've won. I've got to get that ball. So I like it. It's competitive. And as the kids get better and you feel comfortable with who you have, then you can get a little anaerobic capacity on there, and you can just wing it on the field. Right? I wouldn't do 100 yards because there's no need, but you can wing it 10, 20, 30, 40 yards and get people in full spring and get people competitive. Those are also good ones. You can also do this. You already do these ones where you grab them, right? So if I release, you're going to try to get the ball. Yeah. So there's a lot of these, and probably you can do some reaction drills when I release it. Grab it.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Hey, you responded well. I didn't. He was good. So those are good ones. These are my favorite, and I know most guys use it off season, but I actually use it in football practice. I used a lot of these because I thought there was a lot of value. I didn't spend 10 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. I would get here and we do, right? We do 5 or 10, then we rotate. In a matter of 30 seconds, 1 minute, I already had the stimulus. I already had them ready to catch passes, to intercept passes. So I like doing this, and it's fun, and kids respond well to this, right? And there's a million different things, so I don't want to waste time on that. But I love that competitive drill. That's one of my favorite. You'll really find out who the savage beasts are in a hurry. And the kids that maybe are not as aggressive, they will get aggressive because they'll get, they'll get sick of, and I hope I don't offend them, but they'll get sick of getting pushed down on the ground every single time. And so they're going to figure it out. They may not be as fast, but maybe they're like, oh, okay, he's faster than me. I know I can't get to that spot, but guess what? Boom, I'm hitting him now. And other kids will hit on the run. And again, no punching, no tripping, no grabbing things that are on your body, things like that. But it becomes pretty physical. You guys like that? Who do you think would be good at it? Nathan? Who else? Okay. I see that. Brody's not lacking confidence.
No,
man.
Brody's not.
I love it. So now my favorite, the most instructed, not correctly, and most underutilized, plyometrics. I mean, if I didn't have any weights, I love weights, and weights are very, 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 very important. But if I had no weights, and I had a parent or someone said, we can't ever lift weights, we'll never allow my child, plyometrics would be the one thing that I would do. And you can build strength from them, you can build power, and you can build speed. Now when you lift and do plyometrics, then you have magic. But plyometrics, and they're often, plyometrics is literally the ability to get off the ground quick. That's a plyometric. A low impact, jump roping. Yeah. Like too many times you see on YouTube, they're doing all these box jumping, and all they're doing is, it's just like doing a squat. All they're doing is one jump on top of this big box, and they're moving their hips up there. And box is okay. I mean, it's competitive. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing. but you don't need all these fancy boxes to do well. So the first ones I like to just pogo jumps, right? Just pogo jumps and just get used to getting off the ground. Okay, so we're all going to do it. Don't worry about lines. Give yourself an arm's length, front, back, side. And we're just going to pogo. And I'm not looking for distance. I'm looking for height. But just come to me. You should jump before you hit me probably 20, 30 times. Go. Get off the ground quick. High, high, high. Okay? And really all we're trying to do is prepare the body for impact. Right? Because when we start bounding, plyometrics, for every time we run or bound, it's about 10 to 15 times your body weight. How much you weigh?
220.
Okay, so multiply that by 10. Over 2,000 pounds of pressure is hitting your ankle, knee, hip, and back. Okay? If your body's not prepared for that, if you're not physically strong, and you're not functionally strong, that's when injuries occur, and you're not able to decelerate and jump high. So pogo's very, very good, and you can mix it up. You can go height, and again, the cue I like to use is the ground or hot coals. Get off the ground fast. I'm not looking for necessarily how high or how far, but how quickly can I get off the ground. Okay? So let's do it again. Before you hit me, you should jump probably 20 times or more. Okay? Go ahead. Get off the ground quick. Quick, quick. Take it slow. Okay? Okay? And those are basic fundamentals. But if you're not able to do these, you're not going to be able to do advanced ones, right? Right? If you can't even throw to the catcher, why am I going to ask you to throw a curveball, a slider, a changeup if you can't do the basics? So master the basics, and you will be a good athlete. Doesn't matter what sport. Master the basics. Okay. Pogos are awesome. Okay. Another one that we use all the time is just a skip. Just a skip, but the difference between this skip is I want you to skip for height. For height. I want you to get high. Okay? So again, the time you hit me, you should already jump 10 times on each leg. Okay, so look for height. Jump for height. Go. Height, height, height. There you go, Nathan. There we go. Not distance. Not distance. Height.
Up, not out.
Up. So count.
You're kicking a chair.
Yeah, grab the sky. Grab the sky. Coaching points, I purposely didn't tell you. Coaching points. The faster you drive that leg back, forward, is the higher you're going to jump. The more violently my opposite arm comes up, the higher you jump. So I want you to really focus on that, okay? Drive that knee, drive the knee, drive the knee.
Not out.
Good. Okay, stop. Man, you're doing awesome at it. So watch this. Watch this. Look at his knee and opposite arm. Look how violently they're coming up, right? Look how violently he's coming up. He's not just crazy. Right? There's a direct correlation. Did you see how high he was jumping?
Yep.
It's not necessarily because he was stronger, but it's that opposite arm and the knee. So I would start with vertical. And again, these are very easy, low impact, but highly successful in running. This time, let's go distance. How much ground can you cover between? Okay? Go ahead. Have some fun. Cover some distance. Come on. There we go. Get some distance. All right. Good. So why do we know in order to run faster, it's physics. Two things. Stride distance, right? The longer my stride, the more ground I cover. Make sense? And stride frequency. The quicker I touch down, the more ground I'm going to cover, right? Potentially, right? So these are two drills that support that biomechanically very well. So this time, I want you to focus on height and distance. Get a little, back up a little bit, and you can kind of jog into it. I like jogging into it. It gives you a little rhythm. Again, height and distance. Let's see what you got, boys and girls. Get some more height with distance. Remember to skip. Good, Brody. That's good. Oh, man. Wow. job over here. Good job. So, and you can start having some fun with this, coaches. You don't necessarily have to do it, but on a football field, you got your hash marks, right? And you're going to know from week 1 to week 10, you can kind of start looking at where they're at. And I've even used wickets, drumsticks, or whatever you want, and just kind of mark. So for example, go ahead. Right, so I'm putting down where his step is, and then next week, oh wow. Right? And you can randomly pick on, it's not like you have to monitor everything, but you can randomly pick out maybe one of the youths that you really paying particular interest in. I think that's neat, and I think that gives them instant feedback, like, wow, I've covered more ground. If you cover more ground, in theory, you're faster. And it's a direct correlation. So those are fun. Okay? How about a skip, a sideways skip? And I think these are good for lateral movement. So it looks like this. It's going to be a little tough. Don't cross over, because you want to cross over. I like these for lateral movements, because it really kind of helps you. So just go up and down, up and down. We're not covering a lot of ground. Just up and down, we're up and down. And I'm going to tell you why we do these later. It really kind of helps with when the arm up. Now we put that foot down. Go ahead, guys, have some fun. Here we go. Don't cross over. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. Okay. It's awkward. It's awkward. Face the same way. Now let's use the other side. Again, it's not a race. It's almost like you're running in place, kind of like a running man from the 80s, right? Just kind of running in place. Go ahead. There we go. Man, good group here. Here we go. Slow it down. No need for a hurry. There we go. Good. So what we're really leading up to, we want to be able to, when we're moving, put that foot down, decelerate, load, and then accelerate the other way. And that's kind of what we're doing, is we're setting up for that. So those are awesome ones. So another one to really, you really don't even have to teach a coach. They will, after they've fallen down a few times and lost their balance, they will figure it out on their own. So this one is give me 3 lines. It's all audio. So the command will be start, stop. The action is going to be, you're going to run as fast as you can when I say start. When I say stop, you're coming to an athletic stance. And something like, I mean, it doesn't have to be completely balanced, but you're in an athletic stance and you're frozen. All right? Go! Stop! Go! Stop! And get a little bit more balance. A little. Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Don't run into the wall. Sorry, I should give you that answer. Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Okay? So, this is a hard circle. And I'm being hard on you, but this is what I want you, when I hear stop, I shouldn't hear the horse is still trotting, right? Ideally, I'm going to hear nothing. I'm going to hear stop, stop. Okay? Again, normally we'd be on a grass field, but these are great, easy ones, just working on acceleration, deceleration. And I really don't have to teach. I think sometimes we over-teach things like, hey, your foot needs to be here, you need to drop here. I think the human body is much smarter than that, and we don't work in segments, we work in full. I know you do whole part whole, and I understand that as a teacher and a coach, but I think sometimes we should teach it like this. And so I want you guys to self-correct. If you're falling over when I say stop and you're doing, something's wrong, right? So self-correct yourself. Okay, ready? Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Okay. Square it up a little bit. Square it up. Go. Don't want to help you. And again, this is not a fair surface. This teaches you to really hit that ground, right? Those of you that are stopping, what are you guys doing? Just tell me some things.
Break it down.
Yeah. How? Violently or softly?
Violently.
Yeah, and you're digging in, right? What else are we doing? Yeah, we're dropping our hips. When we drop our hips, we're low in the center of gravity. It's physics. Sports is physics, right? Okay. I like this one. And you can mix it up. You know, as you start, I like to do them quicker because you get more reps. As you start getting really good, you can let them like more like game type speed, 5 or 10 yards where they're going, and all of a sudden, oh shoot, I gotta stop. You can also put, so for example, give me 2 people. 2 people on the end. Give yourself a little space. So you can do this. When I say go, you're coming, and when I point, you're just gonna do a little jab step like a post or something. Right? Let's not think about it too much, but when you see my arm movement, it's just a quick little jab step, okay? So you can get very creative on this. You ready? Go! And it's full speed, not as flat. Give me 2 new. Yeah, full speed. Go! Good. And you can get as creative as you want. You can go left, you can go right. You can turn it into a double move. Boom, boom. Just mix it up. And again, I don't want to do any more because the surface is not ideal. Okay. Let's turn sideways towards the stage.
We good?
You guys all right? Uh-oh. So just to shuffle, give yourself some space. Give me 3 or 4 for this one. Again, it's a go, stop. What I'm looking for is you're trying to get there as fast as you can, and you're trying to stop as quick as you can. Does that make sense? Athletic stance. Go, stop. Shuffle, I'm sorry. Go, stop. Just a shuffle. You're okay. It's fine. We're just going to do a shuffle. Go, stop. Go, stop. Okay, here we go. Next group. Just a shuffle, guys. Get ready. Athletic stance first. Come on. Relax those hands. We ready? Go, stop. Go, stop. Go. Okay, so you're going to learn, right? You're going to self-correct. Maybe I'm going too fast for what I'm physically capable of. And then maybe you have to slow down a little bit, right? Ready? Go, stop. Go, stop. Go! Stop. Go, stop. You got Crocs on. Hey, just for disclaimer purposes, Crocs are probably not the ideal. I should have said that initially.
Here you go, step the chatter.
Here we go. Ready? Relax the hands a little bit. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Good groove. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Okay? So bro, you're big, tall. You got long legs. So for you, remember that base and getting that butt down is going to be key. You're going to have additional challenges, maybe someone with not as long as legs. So just self-correct. You get it. Are we ready? Athletic stance. Can we go forwards, backwards? Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Under control. Go. Stop. Okay. Good. Go. Good job. Ready? Athletic stand. Relax some hands. Good. Are we ready? Go. Stop. Very good. Go. Come on. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Okay. So we all, in my opinion, I'm sure everyone else can attest it. We all got better. I didn't do a lot of teaching, other than just a few cues, right? And it's not always about a coach always barking out, toe has to be that way. Athletes are smart, the human body is amazing. Just give some cues and to continue to kind of work on it. You all did better. Did you feel how more proficient you were? Okay. So those are awesome. So next one is a broad jump. Okay, we're not going to do any repeat jump. We're just doing a broad jump. How do we do a broad jump?
You fling yourself forward.
Yeah, well in science terms we do what is called a counter movement. The counter movement is against the way I'm jumping. I got my chest out, butt down, eyes out, my arms here, and then I extend, triple extend, right? Ankle, knee, hips. That's scientifically. But really what I want you to do is just explode and jump as far as you can and land. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm looking for. Okay? So jump as far as you can under control. I'm not going to tell you anything. But stay in that position when you get, whenever you're ready, just jump. Just one jump and stay there, stay there. Okay? So most of you did good. Most of you stuck it. There was a couple of you that did what? So that tells me, number one, probably the takeoff was maybe off a little bit. The in-air motion and the landing, you're probably too forward instead of dropping the butt and getting, and that's okay. I purposely didn't tell you that. So let's try it one more time. In fact, that first group step out, we can all do it at the same time. Are you sure you're okay with those practices? Give yourself a little bit of space.
Don't mind me.
It's just one jump and hold it there until I say relax. Whenever you're ready on your own. Okay? Okay? So ideally, you're able to stick it. Like a gymnast, right? Sometimes you might have a little bit of this, but if you're doing this every time after you stick it, then the landing, you got to either drop your butt or you're jumping too far. Okay? Let's try it one more time. So remember that. In air, big chest. When we land, eyes are still up, big chest, and I'm dropping my butt, and I'm sticking. I'm putting my feet in the ground hard. Okay? Go ahead, try it again. I'm just going to walk around. Okay? And so, I'm not picking on any, but most of you, what am I seeing? Pardon? Flooding. Oh, sliding. I was like, flooding, is that new one I'm not aware of? I don't see flooding. But what am I seeing here? Now, let's go, let's do it again. This first row, you guys are going to be coaches. All of you move forward. And you're going to watch this row right here. And we're going to be constructive criticism. Go ahead and just do one jump and hold it. One jump and hold it. Wow, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So pretty good. When he stopped, what did he look like at the end of the jump? Show me what you look like. Well, just pretend like you just did a jump. Yeah, do a jump. You didn't do it that time. Let's try it one more time. The first, it was a lot better. Do the same one you did when I saw it. Remember, nail it. That's gymnast. Okay, not bad. So there was a couple over here. What did we see?
Legs.
Legs what? Pardon? Remember, I told you ideally when we land, watch my landing. Did I move? Nothing. When all that pressure came down, I stuck it like a gymnast. Okay, did we see that in everyone's here? What did we see? Yeah, we saw a lot of, right? And that happens. A lot of younger athletes don't have the full body strength, but that's okay. But that's where I really need you to focus when you land, you gotta nail it. You gotta think like you're squatting 600 pounds. You have a car on your back, and you better be able to contract it or it's gonna all come crumbling down. So if you have to do a little less jump, a less distance jump, go ahead and do that. But I want to really focus on nailing the jump. Okay, see how you're coming way. Now in the broad jump, yeah, if you're doing a test, but for plyometrics purpose, we don't want, because then we get nothing out of it. What's good about plyometrics is the ability to contract. Now I've taken all that energy and I've forced it to stop immediately. So let's go back. This group come all the way through. So now keep that in mind. We want to contract. We want to nail it. Think gymnast. We want to nail it. So if you have to jump less, go ahead on your own. Okay? Remember, we want to nail it. When you hit the ground, chest up. Don't be looking down because that's going to force this. When you hit, sink the hips and the butt. Maybe an inch or two. That's it. Try it again. If you're having problems with your jumping too far, okay. Go ahead in that next group, first group, another jump. This arm blocks, a little bit more, a little bit wider. You got a lot of power in there. So probably not as far. Don't jump as far, but I want you to nail it. Yep. When you land right here, this is the ideal landing spot right here. Yes! Okay, look at the little center guy here. He's got it down perfect. Watch this. Perfect. Nate, show me a little one. Okay. Not quite. I'll do one more time. I'll let you revamp yourself. Stick it. Okay? You see how there's not much movement? And why is that important? Because he's going to have to make other reactions. Okay, so now he can go left or right. Let's try. Finish it up here, guys. Finish it up. Give yourself a little space. Okay. Wide base. Give yourself wide base, huh? Okay. Too far. Just jump in place. I want you to just jump up. Just jump up and land. That's exactly it. That's what I want. Now hold it there for a second. Okay. You get it. Okay, hold it there. That's where you need to bang on a butt plyometric. Everyone thinks it's the jumping off the ground. That's not really where you're getting all the great effects from plyometric. It's landing. Did you feel what happened when you land? So Nathan, when you jump, stay down in that position, right? Okay? And Will, I want you to come up here right next to me. Go ahead, Nathan, and keep it down. Keep it down. Stay down there tight. Go. What are you feeling? The whole thing is tight as hell, right? Tight as heck. Right? It's tight as heck. And that's where you're getting your bang for your buck for plyometrics. It's not necessarily jumping off the ground. It's that ability to contract your muscles quickly and do it over and over and over. Those are little ones. And wait till they master it. And they don't have to have it perfect. But before I progress, I like some sort of proficiency. A lot of coaches want like 98% proficiency before they move on in the squat and the deadlift, and I think that's wrong. I think you're wasting too much time. I think you want them to be relatively safe and relatively long, but I think you can still progress, and then you can regress and you can progress. But if you're waiting for your kid to squat 100% before you allow them to do another, you're going to be in the weight for months and months and months and months and months. And not only that, we're not trying to build weightlifters, we're trying to build athletes, right? And it's not all about the weight. My love the weight is very, very important. It's not only about that. So those are nice. And that was pretty challenging, right, guys? You thought, oh, this is going to be easy. But that was pretty challenging for most of you, right? Then I would do multiple hops. So this time, it's not a long jump, but it's how quickly can you get off the ground, okay? And how quickly can you get to me? Okay? Whenever you're ready. There we go. And I wouldn't do them on this surface. We want to do a lot Will does?
Can't even get back here.
Will, right? Will, watch Will. Will does this very good. Just watch the ground. Don't watch how high he jumps. Just do 3. Back up just a little bit. But just watch. We call that amortization. How much time does he spend on the ground? Just listen and watch. Not a lot of time on the ground, is it? Right? And all fast runners in the world, if you look at them, they don't spend a lot of time on the ground. In fact, you hardly ever see it. In track and field, .023 is the magic number. That's when our people start to break records and they run 9.5s, 9.6s, 9.7s. So that's what we're looking at. I'm not necessarily concerned about how much distance, although I am concerned about it, but the most important thing is the ability to get off the ground. Hot, cold. Hot, cold. Another thing we didn't talk about, let's see, Chase? No. CJ, let's watch CJ see how he does. Again, how quickly can we get off the ground? Watch his arm. Watch his arm. What's he doing well? It's a coordination, right? It's a coordination. Watch this, guys. Watch this. I'm going to show you a demonstration. Yeah, please. I'm going to show you a demonstration. Let's all stand here, right? And I want you to put your arms here. Everyone, we're all going to go together. And I want you to, like you're throwing an uppercut. Like you're trying to, I shouldn't say this, but you're trying to knock someone out. You're defending your faith. You're defending the world. You're a superhuman. We're going to do an uppercut as fast and hard as you can. What happened? Nate, come on out here. Who else? Do it again. Come on out. Brother, sister Tanner, do it again. Come on out. So watch these guys. Watch. Watch this. I'm going to ask them to do it. Watch them from the toes up. What happened? They didn't jump. That was from the velocity of their arm movement. So when you're running, the reason I bring that to a point is when you're running and when you're jumping, do you think it's pretty important to use your arms? Especially if you're running full speed, right? Right? So very, very important when we're jumping to use our arms. Okay? Thank you.
I had an old track coach that used to say, the faster you move your arms, the faster it's the relation.
Yeah. And you're right. You're right. Here's another perfect example. Thank you, Coach. I forgot about this. That took a long time. So all of you come down this way. Way back to the curtain. So when I tell you to start jogging, we call this a sprinter's jog. Sprinters, we don't like to jog. This is our idea of jogging. Right? So I just want you kind of in place. Maybe you're moving an inch or two. But when I tell you to, you're going to listen exactly what I tell you to do. Okay? So we all understand, right? We're almost in place. We're moving maybe an inch or two here. Not much. Keep moving the arms. There we go. When I tell you to do what I ask you to do, we're going to do it violently and ferociously. And pump your arms, fast as you can, fast as you can, faster. What happened? What happened? Did you tell yourself to move faster? No, it just automatically happened. So, Coach, thank you for, I forgot about that 30 years ago. That's what I used to, thank you. So, does that also reinforce how important that arm movement is, right? And footwork. So, those multiple jumps are awesome. You can also do it laterally. So I want you all, the first group step out to me, facing here. Second group step out, a step or two. We're all going to go at the same time. Give yourself some space. There you go. There you go. Back up just a little bit. Back up a little bit. Use all of the space. Be careful a little bit over there. So, a couple commands. Number one is going to be when I say athletic stance, I want everyone down in athletic stance. Okay? And we're just going to jump and we're going to land. Okay? Kind of what we did earlier, right? When we extended, but we're going to land on both feet. Okay? Go. With your left. With your left, yep. Lateral. Lateral, yep. Jump. Jump. Okay, now try to get a little bit further. Jump. Are we pushing off our left foot? Everyone pushing off their left foot? Okay, push. Go. Okay, once we've mastered one you feel good about. Then we're going to do multiple. Now I want you to get here. It's not a shuffle. It's a jump. I want you to get here as quick as you can. Jumping. Go. Jump. Yeah, get some air. That's okay on this one. On this one. Do you have any like mini hurdles? You don't have. I don't know. There's some shit. So, no, this is okay. So look, this is a mini hurdle. I believe that most high school kids, 6 to 12 inches is really the max. There might be some outliers that require 18 or 24, even higher. But what we want to do here, that's your 6-inch hurdle, or 12-inch. So I want you to all to visualize there's a hurdle all the way across, and there's a second hurdle. Okay? And that's all I want. Face me, face me. So the idea is to get off the ground. I'm not so much worried about how high you jump. Of course, there's a 6-inch hurdle. I don't want you to fall, right? But how quickly do you get off the ground in between? Does that make sense? So there's only going to be 2 jumps. Take a step forward just a little bit. There's only going to be 2 jumps. Over this hurdle. Whoop, whoop. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay, so let me see. I'm just going to be listening. I'm going to be listening. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. Be careful. Not with no shoes. I'm gonna hurt you. I know you're tough, but the return of investment is small. I want you to be ready for the football season. Okay? Yeah, ankles, knees, hips, no need. Come on up, do this again. So again, let's focus on how quickly can we get off the ground, but this time get some explosive. It's not good enough to just get off fast. I want you to put your head on the ceiling after you get off the ground. Oh, good, I like that. Good, good. So I can just hear, by hearing and watching, I can tell who's very, 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 very good with it. The least amount of time on the ground, the better. Okay? And I don't know, maybe 8 to 12 hurdles. I wouldn't do a ton because it's not an aerobic activity. It's a power activity, so we want to keep the reps down. But 8 to 12 is okay because we're really just trying to work that. Okay? So this is another. This one we're just going to jump in place. We're going to do some deceleration type stuff. Right? We did that, stop, go. But this time, I want you to nail it. Just jump in the air, knees to the chest, and when we stop, we get down there, knees to the chest, and we're stopping. Okay? Just do one, and I'll instruct you to do another one. Do one, knees to the chest, and stick it. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Athletic stance. Okay, another one. Stay down. Remember, we got to land in athletic stance. Relax the hands, relax the hands. Let's do it again. Jump. Good. So you can do these in 5 to 10. There's nothing fancy about these. But sometimes I think people make plyometrics way more detailed and fancy than they really need. Just remember, what we're really focusing on is athletic stance, in air motion, and landing, right, and getting off the ground. So those are some pretty good ones. What time do you have here? 14:20. Okay. So I feel pretty comfortable with that. And there's a million others. I like to do these. Here's a fun one: jumping jack plyometric. We're getting off the ground as quick as we can. We're jumping high. Before you get to me, you should have done at least 20 or 25 jumping jacks. Okay? Spread out. Don't knock anyone out. Okay, ready? Go. So before you hit me, you should have at least 20 jumping jacks in. Before you hit me. Jump high. Jump high. We're going too quick. Good. You got it perfect. Jump high. Get off the ground. Quick. Come on, quick.
That's so weird. Jumping and doing
I love these. Full body coordination. I love these. Backwards. First group, step up. Here we go. Get high. Come on, quick, quick. Come on, up. Fast, come on, up, fast. There we go. Come on. Oh, nice job, Nate. There we go. Good job. Good job. Okay. Then we get creative. Face the stage. Same thing. Face the stage. Go. Get high. Come on. Get quick. Get out the ground. Move that body. Okay. Stop. Go back the other way. Face the same way. Get high. Jump high. Quick. And we give you highlanders. These are kind of fun. You're going to cross your feet. These are hard. Cross your feet, cross your hands. You got to think about this one a little bit. Go forward. There you go. Cross your feet. Yeah, there you go. Now forward. That's all right.
Corbin, you look like a bad Broadway nigga.
Backwards. Cross them. There you go. Come on. Explode. Don't knock anyone out. Okay, stop. You can do these sideways. I like these that condition. Have a little bit of fun. I'm pretending everything's doing right. So we'll close it up. Hey, guys, we'll segue into parents, coaches, and players. Sound good? And there's tons of other things. Hey, thank you guys for your attention. You guys were awesome. Take a minute break, get some water, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to tell how this all comes together.